Hello, hi everyone. So I'm doing a quick video. It has to be quick because I have to pick up my daughter soon and I don't have a lot of time today, but I've been listening to, I will post it underneath Joseph P. Anthony's talk about exactly what I've been talking about on my channel since the beginning. Um, of course, I talk a lot about harmony and coherence. Right now, we're in Gene Key 50, which is about harmony, which is beautiful. It's all about becoming a harmonious being, a holistically aligned, divinely connected. That's what yoga means, union with the divine, with the God self. And kind of undoing a lot of the old stories. Today, my good friend, sister, as we say, um, posted about these times and how we're feeling a lot of this chaos and loss and the two wars going on and COVID, and it's like the weather and all this stuff going on, right? And people are like, what the heck's going on here? Well, we're shifting the ages. The cycle, this huge cycle, is ending, and the powers that were are continuing to grasp onto their control and through any means possible at this stage. And it's getting obvious, even for a lot of people, that we're not awake. And it's funny, he mentions the timing of being awake in 2008, when Pluto went into Capricorn, and now Pluto is going into Aquarius in January 2024. So that's going to be a huge shift, and it's fascinating. So I'm just going to give a brief recap of some of the things, the points that he makes that I totally feel a resonance with, which is the shift of the ages, of course, and also the major transformation as our planet is spiraling towards the galactic center, and how the magnetic fields have been thinning, which allows, and the solar flares and all of this going on, the Schumann resonance, and it's a lot of information to share, but all this has been going on, and it is going on because we're shifting and we're going to transform into another type of being. Our DNA is capturing more and more light, and some of us are coded through our DNA to be that transformation, to actually embody it. And when you look at my, horoscope or my blueprint, that's why I'm here. It's my life's purpose to transform into this higher being and to understand it and to share it. So I'm not making any money from YouTube. I don't even know how that works. I've tried before, and I feel like there's been interference. Of course, there's been interference since I was a child. I'm writing about all this in my book, upcoming book, because I need to share. And the rise of the divine feminine is one of the things that's been suppressed for such a long time. And there's still so much resistance. Even with good people, it's just part of their brainwashing and whatever it is they grew up with, and putting all these statues of these men and pedestals. And, and when you look at who's actually behind all of these kind of Nazi organizations and all that, there's a lot of it. And if they are women, well, unfortunately, they've been pulled in and they're just working on their masculine energies, because a true feminine energy is in the heart. And any sane being that is connected to the heart knows that we're all connected. We're connected to everything on this planet. We're connected to each other. And we know that, we feel it, and we came for this. And to speak our truth no matter what. I'm bodily sovereign, so I did not go for the forced procedures that were so obviously propaganda for me anyways. And I'm sorry for anyone that got caught in the web of lies and actually believed it. Um, it is what it is. You can detox, you can contact me, or I have some friends that know exactly the protocol to do that if you'd like to go deeper into that. But this is an ascension. We are shifting realities. It's a reality revolution, as Brian Scott says, and I've known that for a very long time, and I haven't been able to express it that well, I believe, or at least I'm trying to. Um, it's been challenging. It's been very challenging, and I understand more and more about vibration and frequency, and choosing my experiences, my adventures here, my avatar, my human, feminine avatar that I grew up in Quebec, in Canada, and je parle français aussi, être bilingue, le monde de dualité, the duality between the French, the English, all the dualities, the dark and light, and like we're transcending that. We're coming to a place of frequency, of recognizing. I met a beautiful soul yesterday, a beautiful sister, and right away we were even saying how we felt. It was like energetic exchange. It was beyond words, beyond. So vibes don't lie. People do, unfortunately, and we can feel it. So at some point we're all going to be telepathic. So might as well practice now. Be honest, live in your full truth and integrity, speak it when you can, even if you think no one's listening, there are people listening. Trust me, I have videos where I have like hundreds of people listening to me and I have like 3 likes or something. So people are watching, are listening, but for some reason they're maybe not, they don't want to like associate with me, or they don't want to show that they're watching or listening, or I don't know what it is. It's a little weird, but I accept that, and I'm just a messenger here, with an open heart. And I understand that what I speak about is very can be controversial and can shock people or can bring up fear, and that's not what I'm here to do at all. I'm here to share the codes of information that I've been downloading and studying and reflecting on, contemplating. Of course, I am blessed to have a life where I can do that, but I have been organizing my life to be able to do that. And I need to share, and I need to, talk about the star seeds and, our DNA, and why there's such a battle going on to dim it down and to shut it off, or to put toxins in a lot of our environment, because there's a dark force that just doesn't want us to awaken and to see through everything. So we can pretend love and light and it doesn't exist and blah, 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 blah. And no, 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 no. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to. But that doesn't make sense. If there's light, there's dark in this reality at this stage of the game, So look at the darkness. Don't be afraid of it. Know it's there in yourself and in others and in our world. And accept that, and then transcend it. Like this is go time. Like we don't have time to just om and chant, and it's all beautiful, don't get me wrong, but seriously, like if we don't step into that God power ourselves and claim it and say, I am a divine sovereign being, and you have no right whatsoever to go against my free will, and thy will be done. I am a divine sovereign being, right? And I want to thank Kaya Ra for having, talked about this, although I heard about it before her and many lifetime, she's part of the teachers on the way. She doesn't own the registered name, sovereignty or anything like that. I think she wants us to speak, if she's a true leader, which I think she is, to have strong divine feminine rise and speak their truth, and the feminine inside of all the masculines too, that is saying, my heart just does not resonate with this at all. I don't want this reality anymore. And in all of there are a lot of Native American tribes, anyways, the women's councils were informing the leaders and the societies, and so we need these, I believe, these intelligent women's councils that, and I'm not excluding men. I'm just saying that we have a different dynamic. It's just different. It's nature, and we're going against nature all the time, right? And we are transcending it energetically, and yet we are still the ones bringing life from our sacred wombs into the world. This is the portal. This is something that is extremely sacred and very powerful, and we are connected to this force directly, okay? So I think we should be the messengers, the leaders, the ones who care so much about life and transport life and bring it and take care of it and want this for everybody on the planet, not just for a chosen few, not just for those who have and those who... Why isn't everybody eating organic and having clean water? Why? Because there's been a political agenda to not allow that to happen, and they're hell-bent on destroying it all. So we need to stand in our truth, stand in your sovereignty, speak your truth, be out there when you can. Open up your YouTube video. It doesn't cost anything. You might tap into one person that's gonna, we're all informing each other, and those little drops, those little butterfly wings are having that ripple effect, right? So I'm just a small person, part of the puzzle that is playing my role. And I am a leader because I know about these things, and I've known coming in, and yet I was not taught to listen to my intuition. Unfortunately, it's gotten me in a lot of troubling places, but I've transcended it, and I'm still here after 3 near-death experiences. So I definitely have this message that does want to come through me, and I'm here to share that. You can take it or leave it. So that's all I have to say. I love you. I love myself. Because I love myself, I love you. If I don't love myself, I can't love you. So you have to love yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to, no matter what avatar you were given. I was not given, the gorgeous avatar from that we believe with the superstars and all that, but I've been working with what I've got, and it's pretty good, and I'm grateful for it. And I'm not going to compare myself to anything or anyone else. So that's another key thing, is the whole Louise Hay of like looking into your own eyes in the mirror and saying, I love you and you're beautiful. And like we do with water, since we are water as well. So bless yourself, love yourself, bring all that beautiful harmony and coherence into your DNA, into your cellular structure, and then go back out and just radiate that through your field, the auric field, and your heart. And you're going to see, that you're going to flow in life instead of fighting and fighting. I've been a fighter my whole life. I'm a tiger and, all that. And rebel and rogue and all these nicknames. But it's really, fighting is huge energy. So when you're flowing with this divine force inside of you, doors open, money comes in, you're in faith. This is what true faith is. It's like, I know it's going to work out. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I know, so I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to get what I need when I need it. So it could be that simple. That's why I do these little, shorts and videos on imagining, because the quantum is nonlinear. It's one dot and another, and you can choose that higher timeline. And we need to do that. We need to visualize what that higher timeline is for us, living in harmony with the earth, with her beings, with each other, because we need it more than ever. So if you're listening to this and we're connected in any way, share that message yourself, get it out there, share with your friends and neighbors. If you want to share my message, put it out there. That would be great. But again, it's not about me, it's my message and what I know to be truth at this stage, embodied wisdom. Thank you so much for listening. Be well, take care, and love yourself. Love is the way. Thank you. Bye.